Yasharallah out of the lion's den. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rachak Wadash Ma'amath. A double honor to the elders and apostles, our great millstone, who rule well and teach well. A double honor to my elder as well, a hard one by Yasharallah down here in the Lion's Den camp. And it's sincere the waters of the Akim, the Akwatim, and the children that's pushing the truth and believing with sincerity, the water. Um, there's some a whole bunch of turmoil going on in Haiti, and I just wanted to do a lesson on it. Let me get started.
Non aux Canadiens, non aux Américains. Vous êtes des monstres, vous n'avez pas de solution. C'est vous les chaos, c'est vous les crimes de gangstérisation. Qui a armé nos frères et les quartiers défavorisés. La liberté, nous pas État américain, non? Nous pas fait partie de l'État américain, non? Nous pas fait partie de l'État États-Unis. Nous ne pas fait États-Unis. Nous sommes ton pays comme nous. Sont un public tout. Il n'y a pas qu'à sortir comme décider pour nous. Nous faisons cas de cette fois-ci. Tout ça, il va aller. Mais c'est pas que va changer d'avis. Là, pour révolutionner le pays. On va aller.
We remain deeply concerned with the deterioration of the humanitarian situation within Haiti. Armed gangs blockading roads and restricting the transport of fuel throughout the country. As a result, medical services unable to reach those people most in need, including those affected by the outbreaks of cholera which have exacerbated the misery of the Haitian people. Fuel must be able to reach hospitals, and routes into hospitals must be cleared so those affected can reach them. Perpetrators of gang violence must be held to account and denied the capacity to spread further instability and suffering. In this regard, we welcome the sanctions resolution proposed by the US and Mexico as a positive contribution to the security and stability of Haiti. We acknowledge the Haitian government's urgent request for international support in tackling the current security situation. We welcome further Council discussion on the authorization of an international security assistance mission as proposed by the Secretary General.
So, right now in Haiti, a lot of this people are protesting the U.S. and Canada helping them in their gang wars and gang takeovers that's happening in their country. They themselves believe that America and Canada are behind the criminalization of these gangs, so that way they can purposely give them aid and try to control them, but they don't want that. All right, and I just wanted to bring out a few scriptures. Really, not on the situation, but just on Levi themselves as a people. This is Genesis chapter 49, verse 5. This is Jacob giving his sons the blessing. I'm going to start at verse 3. It says, Reuben, thou art my firstborn, my might in the beginning of my strength, the excellency of dignity and the excellency of power, unstable as water. Thou shalt not excel, because thou wentest up to thy father's bed, then defiledst it. Thou it's like he went up to my couch. And I think he did something with his father's concubine, I think, is why he said that. Verse 5. Simeon and Levi are brethren. Instruments of cruelty are their habitations. And what's funny about that is there's a type of martial art, Haitian tire machete, which is a form of Haitian fencing that they created, and they used that to overthrow the French government, and that's how they broke out of slavery. But they did it through rich witchcraft, and they didn't use the Lord. So that's why they're still impoverished and still in the situation that they're in. And ultimately, because Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua put us here to serve out our judgment. So it's like it. I'm gonna go to an instance of where those instruments of cruelty got the job done. This is Genesis chapter 34. I'm gonna start at I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, "And Diana, the daughter of Leah, which she bare unto Jacob, went out to see the daughters of the land. And when Shechem, the son of Hamor, the Hivite, prince of the country, saw her, he took her, and lay with her, and defiled her. And his soul clave unto Diana, the daughter of Jacob, and he loved the damsel, and spake kindly unto the damsel. And Shechem spake unto his father Hamor, saying, Give me this damsel to wife. And Jacob heard that he had defiled Diana, his daughter. Now his sons were in his cattle in the field. And Jacob held his peace until they were come. And Hamor, the father of Shechem, went out unto Jacob to commune with him. And the sons of Jacob came out of the field when they heard it. And the men were grieved, and they were very wroth, because he had wrought folly in Israel, in laying with Jacob's daughter, which thing ought not to be done. And Hamor communed with them, saying, The soul of my son Shechem longeth for your daughter. I pray you give him to wife, and make ye marriages with us, and make your daughters unto us, and take our daughters unto you. And ye shall dwell with us, and the land shall be before you. Dwell and you, and trade you therein, and get you possessions therein. And Shechem said unto her father and unto her brethren, Let me find grace in their eyes. What ye shall say unto me, I will give. Because he knew what he did was wrong. So they're trying to smooth it over. Ask me never so much dowry and gift, and I will give according as ye shall say unto me, but give me the damsel to wife. And the sons of Jacob answered Shechem and Hamor his father deceitfully, and said, Because he had defiled Diana our sister. And they said unto them, We cannot do this thing, to give our sister to one that is uncircumcised, for that were a reproach unto us. But in this will we consent unto you, if ye will be as we be, that every male of you be circumcised. Then will we give our daughters unto you, and we will take your daughters unto us. Like it. And he will dwell with you, and we will become one people. And if ye will not hearken unto us to be circumcised, then will we take our daughter, and we will be gone. And their words pleased Hamor and Shechem, Hamor's son, and the young man deferred not to do the thing, because he had delight in Jacob's daughter, and he was more honorable than all the house of his father. And Hamor and Shechem, his son, came unto the gate of their city, and communed with the men of their city, saying, These men are peaceable with us, therefore let them dwell in the land, and trade therefore and for the land. Behold, it is large enough for them. Let us take their daughters to us for wives, and let us give them our daughters. God, they're trying to be a part of that fold. Verse 22, Only herein will the men consent unto us, for to dwell with us, to be one people. For if every male among us be circumcised, so like it. For to dwell with us, to be one people. For if every male among us be circumcised, as they are circumcised, shall not their cattle and their substance and every beast of theirs be ours? Only let us consent unto them, and they will dwell with us. Trying to be a part of the fold. And unto Hamor and Shechem his son hearkened all that went out of the gate of his city, and every male was circumcised, all that went out of the gate of his city. And it came to pass on the third day, when they were sore, that two of the sons of Jacob, Simeon and Levi, Diana's brothers, took each man his sword, and came upon the city boldly, and slew all the males. And they slew Hamor and Shechem his son with the edge of the sword, and took Diana out of Shechem's house, and went out. The sons of Jacob came upon the slain, and spoiled the city, because they had defiled their sister. They took their sheep, and their oxen, and their asses, and that which was in the city, and that which was in the field, and all their wealth, and all their little ones, and all their wives took they captive, and spoiled even all that was in the house. And Jacob said to Simeon and Levi, Ye have troubled me to make me stink among the inhabitants of the land. So like y'all caused all this ruckus, doing all this stuff. You're gonna make me have a bad name. Land among Salakia. And Jacob said unto Simeon and Levi, Ye have troubled me to make me stink among the inhabitants of the land, amongst the Canaanites and the Perizzites, Salakia. And I being few in number, they shall gather together themselves together against me, and slay me, and I shall be destroyed, I and my house. And they said, Should he deal with our sister as with an harlot? It was the way he did it. It was the way he did it, But that's just the story of the spirit of Levi, or the spirit of so-called Haitians that are going through that turmoil over there. All right, they're always about it pretty much, and it's just it's beautiful to know who our people are, but it's sad to see them in the state that they're in. This is Exodus chapter 32. I'm gonna start at verse 23. This is when Moses came off the mount, and Aaron was pretty much threatened into making a golden calf for the 2/3 that didn't have patience. This is Exodus chapter 32, verse 23. For they said unto me, Let's start at verse 21. And Moses said unto Aaron, What did this people unto thee, that thou hast brought so great a sin upon them? And Aaron said, Let not the anger of my Lord wax hot. Thou knowest the people, that they were set on mischief. For they said unto me, Make us gods which shall go before us. For as this Moses, the man that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we wot not what is become of him. And I said unto them, Whosoever hath any gold, let them break it off. So they gave it me, and I cast it into the fire, and there came out this calf. And when Moses saw that the people were naked, for Aaron had made them naked unto their shame amongst their enemies, then Moses stood at the gate of the camp and said, Who is on the Lord's side? Let him come unto me. And all the sons of Levi gathered themselves together. And he said unto them, Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh of Israel, Thus saith Yahweh, power of Israel, Put every man his sword by his side, and go in and out from gate to gate throughout the camp, and slay every man his brother, and every man his companion, and every man his neighbor. And the children of Levi did according to the word of Moses, and there fell of the people that day about 3,000 men. All right. So, and that's going to happen again. All right. Not specifically, not Levi going to and fro, but it's going to be the men of the Lord in general. That's going to, ultimately these nuclear missiles is going to be what kills Jake. All right. The 2/3 of our people who are still worshiping that calf, or who are still trying to either chase the dollar or chase this system, get out there and vote and all that shit like that. All right. And I hope this lesson was edifying. Shalom.